What's up, guys? Jesse here, aka the Prophet. You're tuned in to my Armadyl Magic Solo Guide. First thing I'm going to go over with you is your inventory setup. I've chosen to bring 10 Trollheim tablets, unicorn scrolls, 2 extra unicorn stallion pouches, 4 overload flasks, 4 prey renewal flasks, 10 super restore flasks, 3 Ceradomin brew flasks, enhanced Excalibur, a mithril crossbow to get in here, which I can drop now actually, and I can get rid of this mithril grapple. And the last thing I brought is dread nips. So it's really up to you. I mean, I find it's pretty easy here to last, even without divine, if you noticed. So you could bring less overloads if you want to take a safe run at this and try it with more brews, or you could even bring more overloads if you get the hang of how to do this. So like I said, it's up to you, but this is the basic inventory I choose to bring. Now the next thing to discuss is your setup. So as you see, I'm wearing Virtus Mask, Gothic Cape, whatever you want to call it. I brought Runic Accuracy for my aura. I've got Arcane Stream Necklace, Ganodermic Poncho, Virtus Robe Legs, Ragefire Boots, Barrow's Gloves, Seer's Ring Imbued, Arcane Spirit Shield, Polystaff, of course, and yeah, that's it for me. A lot of people have been sending me messages on my old Armadyl solo guide, and they're wondering if you can do this without having to have a lot of money, and the answer is yes. I was doing this long before I had a decent sized bank, so if you can't afford the Virtus legs, you know, you can wear Ganodermic leggings, which are very cheap. Instead of Ragefire boots, wear Infinity. And its alternative to Arcane or Ele or Divine would be a Spectral. And I've noticed some people trying to use EEK, being the Eagle Eye Kite Shield, but in my personal opinion, I wouldn't suggest using it because, I mean, it's made for range for a reason, right? It'd be better to use a Spectral, and nowadays Spectral's worth fuck all. So anyways, that's my suggested gear setup. I didn't address the mask, and the reason is I think everyone that's going to try this should at least have Virtus Mask, and the reason is for KC purposes. Just makes everything a lot easier. So, yep. And the next thing you're going to want to make sure you have set up is your quick prayers. So as you see, I have deflect from ranged, leech magic, and protect item. Now, depending on your luck or what you're using, you might want to use leech defense, but I choose not to because I find it's really not too big of a deal, especially with the Ganodermic Poncho. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I think I need to go over before I go in. So I'm going to pot up here, and we're going to get started. By the way, before I used to do this, I didn't have Enhanced Excalibur, but it does really help. So I would suggest getting it if you can. If not, I wouldn't lose any sleep over not having it. So if you have dread nips, obviously get them on to the boss right away. And I mean, this part of the fight's pretty much self-explanatory. Keep attacking. Avoid using brews, obviously. Shouldn't need to, though. I mean, some people have been telling me they just get absolutely demolished when they do this, and I don't really understand, because I never really have too many trips like that where I mean, maybe a few kills, but I get the feeling it's the way people are killing the minions after that's really screwing them up, because when you use curses here, you have the ability to soul split flick, but the thing is, in this gear, is if you do it wrong, the ranger's going to absolutely rape you every single time, and you're going to lose so much more than you're going to gain. So once I kill the boss here, I'll show you guys what I do, and you should be able to handle doing this after. Oh, some lag there. That wasn't pretty. Not a very good kill, I'll tell you that much. Shouldn't even have to use any brew normally, but this happens, and the important thing to remember is that it's just a bad kill. It'll pass, and you'll get into a groove where you won't be using any food at all. So, if you watched my 224 KC Arma solo, you noticed when I came in the room I had no food on me, and I lasted that long. So obviously it can be done. The proof's right there. You just gotta try your best and make sure you're doing everything that I've mentioned in this guide correctly, and you'll be fine. Oh, I wish I could kill this slut though. Holy crap. Turn my aura on here, maybe that'll help. This is unreal. Taking so much damage too. There we go. Okay, so what you want to do is as soon as the ranger attacks you, you can attack him. As soon as he throws that spear at you. And then you can just flick. You can also, while you're doing this, just flick on the other minions too if you want, so that you have ranged prey on at all times. Because it's ill-advised to stand in this room without ranged prey on after Kree dies for very long. In this gear, that will not bode very well for you. You would more than likely die. Although a few times I've had my prayer down and somehow did not die, which is pretty cool, but I wouldn't really bet that that would happen too many other times. So as you see, I've pretty much healed up completely from the kill, and it's given my unicorn a lot of time to catch up. So it should be good now, hopefully. Won't have to spam any more brews, use one more just to level it out here. There we go. So the important thing is after the kill, after you kill all the minions, just turn your prayer off real quick and just have ranged on, attack, and then hit your quick prayer, just to save a little bit of your prayer throughout the trip. It's little things like these little steps that really help to make a big difference in a long trip. So it's important to try to focus and not mess up on anything. Make sure you keep dreading, and yeah, just use your unicorn whenever you can so that he's its special bar is healing back up rather than sitting there with full special bar, if you know what I mean. I didn't use a spirit cape this trip, but I would really highly suggest using a spirit cape. Obviously with the unicorn it's going to make it just that much better. I didn't use it this trip just to make an example that you really don't need to go balls to the wall to do this, but like I said, I'd highly suggest using it. And good timing for the overload to off, and this is pretty typical, I find. You'll do about 2 kills on the boss, and then overload off at the end, which works out perfectly in my opinion, because you can do this. Actually, I should probably stop for a second. There we go. As I was saying though, you can get a lot of heals in for free before having to use your unicorn here. Assuming I hit, of course. When I say that, I'm completely failing, but that's okay. I'm not going to actually do the full trip on this video. I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon just because I wanted to basically just show you guys how it's done quickly here, and then yeah, I'll be posting some more videos related to Arma pretty soon, so definitely check back and definitely try this. If you've already tried it, give it another try after you watch this video. Like I said, it's very easy. It's very easy to do. You can pretty much AFK it. I mean, I'll try to do it this kill AFK. I won't heal or anything. We'll see if I can make the whole kill. More than likely will, but just because I'm vidding, maybe Kree's gonna be a complete bitch to me. We'll see. Or maybe the staff won't hit. Oh, get some lag. There you go. One of those 3 options is great. be very nice to be able to AFK a kill right now. Doesn't look like it's gonna happen though, although that was a nice hit. Gotta hate this too. Sometimes your staff will hit all the time, and then other times, you know, you'll go a bunch of hits without hitting. But in the end of the day, the staff is hitting so high. You can hit up to 542. In comparison to ranged, if you're in void, you still couldn't hit a 542 here. So, besides using dragon bolts, but who in their right mind is gonna go solo Arma with dragon bolts? The other thing that's pretty cool, if you've noticed, the deflect ranged hits back on her all the time, and it hits little 50s. And those I find really add up. So, as you see there. I don't know, it's going to be close. Who's it going to be? Am I going to kill her, or is she going to kill me? Might have to heal here. I don't want to, though. Oh, come on. One more hit. One more hit. Ah, you bitch. I could get comboed so easy right now. Yeah, there it is. There it is. Get some heals in here before I get comboed. The shitty part about dying here is, I mean, unless you've got a clan who does Arma a lot, or no people who are doing Arma at the time, you're pretty much screwed with all the bots now. I mean, if there wasn't bots, I could definitely steal Titan KC before 12 minutes, but with all the bots, there's just no chance. Kinda sucks, but assuming you do everything right, there should be no reason to die, and no reason to try to AFK a kill besides to be a show off, so. I'll do one more kill, and then I'm gonna wrap the video up here, guys. So, thanks for watching again, and hopefully I get to drop this next kill, but it won't happen. So, would be nice though. Make this a pretty awesome video. I'll use one more dread nip. Why not? So as you can see here, sometimes you'll just hit ridiculously 450 plus in a row. Not bad at all. Good way to wrap up the trip, I'd say, that's for sure. And like I said before, pretty typical, your overload's running off right at the end. So, thanks for watching everyone, and hopefully this clears any questions up you had, or teaches you what you needed to be taught. Get out there, and I want to see everyone maging Arma, because it is the way to go, obviously. Take it easy, guys.